Hello everyone, welcome to Math is Fun. Our lesson for today is all about tables of equivalent ratios.
What is a ratio? Ratio is a comparison of two quantities in which for every x unit of one quantity, there is y units of another quantity. For example, x is to y. X is the first quantity and y is the second quantity.
How to make equivalent ratios? Let's study the first problem to understand how to make equivalent ratios. The table shows the ingredients needed to make the dough for one pizza. Given the ratio 3:4 for one pizza, how many cups of Greek yogurt and flour needed to make 2 and 3 pizzas? To answer the problem, let's use the bar diagram. The bar diagrams also show how the ratio 3:4 is maintained by using 3 sections that represents Greek yogurt and 4 sections that represent flour. The resulting ratios for 1, 2, and 3 pizzas are 3:4, 6:8, and 9:12 respectively. The ratios 3:4, 6:8, and 9:12 are equivalent ratios because they express the same ratio relationship between the quantities. What is an equivalent ratios? Equivalent ratios express the same ratio relationship between the quantities. Another method that we can use to show equivalent ratios is using a ratio table. A ratio table is a collection of equivalent ratios that are organized in a table. Each column consists of a pair of quantities that have the same ratio as the pairs of quantities in the other columns. In the ratio table shown, the ratios 3:4, 6:8, and 9:12 are equivalent ratios. Ratio tables show both additive structure and a multiplicative structure. Study the ratio table below for the additive structure. Add 3 to the cups of yogurt to each new column. Add 4 to the cups of flour for each new column. Now let's proceed to the multiplicative structure. Study the ratio table below. Multiply each of the original quantities by the same number to obtain the values in each of the other columns. To fully understand our lesson for today, let's study this example. This is our problem. To make a red icing, Alex mixes 5 drops of red food coloring with 2 cups of white icing. How many drops of red food coloring should Alex mix with 6 cups of white icing to get the same shade of red? To answer this problem, we're going to create a ratio table. For every 5 drops of red coloring, there are 2 cups of white icing. The unknown is the number of drops of red coloring needed to mix with 6 cups of white icing. The second step is we're going to make a scale forward to find how many drops of red coloring Alex needs to mix with 6 cups of white icing. How do we get 6? 6 comes from 2 times 3. Therefore, we're going to multiply also by 3 to 5. So, the answer is equal to 15. So, Alex should mix 15 drops of red food coloring with 6 cups of white icing to get the same shade of red. So, 5:2 and 15:6 are equivalent ratios.
I hope that you understand our lesson for today, and thank you for watching.